Alright, welcome back again. Okay, so this time I decided to go take a look at a Saturday morning cartoon from the 80s. This was an NBC show that aired during the Saturday morning lineup of the decade from 1983 all the way to 1990. We are taking a look at the TV series Alvin and the Chipmunks. I picked out 4 DVDs for, if you can see right there, 4 DVDs for this month, which gave me, I think, 17? I'll have to count again. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 episodes. I watched 19 episodes. 18 if you count one that's not the 80s cartoon, because that one was 60s. So the ones I watched, the DVDs I watched were Chipette's Diary, Cinderella, the Valentine's Collection, and the Glass Slipper Collection. Those are the 3 I have chose when I watch the show. So I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the episodes. I'm not going to go for full detail on it because the video will take way too long. But the episodes on this one, which is the Chipette's Diary, are Alvy's Angels. There'll be a repeat. Alvy's Angels, May the Best Chipmunk Win, Tell It to the Judge, My Fair Chipette, The Greatest Show Off on Earth, and The Chipettes, which is actually the second part 2 of the pilot episode, right after the Mr. T episode. But I did not watch that because that was not included. So I watched that. The best one on here, if I had to pick my favorite, would probably be Alvy's Angels. And probably toss-up between Alvy's Angels and The Greatest Show Off on Earth. Those are 2 I can recommend. Cinderella has Cinderella, Alvy's Angels, and The Brunch Club. The one I'd probably say, like I said again, Alvy's Angels, I've already said. Cinderella's pretty good, though. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the episode Alvy's Angels. It focused on the Chipettes and the Chipmunks. They head out to the mall. Turns out that there's a jewel thief. So they run, they bump, and then they end up becoming sort of Alvy's Angels. Basically, it's just Charlie's Angels that they are. So that one is pretty good. Not much to say about it. It's a TV show. I can't really distinct which one I do like, but they're all good no matter what. So that one. And as far as Cinderella, I'll talk about that one. And Brunch Club is basically just the Chipmunks and Chipettes. They get into detention for destroying a statue. But yeah, this one I'd say. But Cinderella is good. It's basically just the story of the Cinderella story, but through the Chipmunks and Chipettes. Though interesting, I found out that they're half naked in a bathtub, which is, I don't know if I find that cute or just eerie. The 2 Chipettes are in the bathtub half naked, so I just wanted to bring that up because it's just so weird. I don't know how NBC got away with that, but it's there, I guess. I'm just going for them real quick. And we have the Valentine's Collection, which has Chipmunk Valentine, Dr. Simon, Mr. Heartthrob, Dear Diary, Theodore and Juliet, Sploosh, and the episode that's not the 80s is I Wish I Could Speak French, and that's actually taken from The Alvin Show, which is a 1960s series. Again, aired on NBC. Although I will say this, if you watch Wienerville, you've probably seen the Alvin Show on the TV series Wienerville. They played during their segments. Yeah, so I don't know if that one might have aired on Wienerville. It's just it's so weird how they put that one, and that's okay. I'm not a fan of the Alvin Show. I find it just not very good. Even those early Chipmunks episodes, I feel like are like watching early episodes of Simpsons. So yeah, that's there. But if I had to pick my favorite, probably Dear Diary and Sploosh are the 2 I can recommend. I picked 2 on there though. So I'm going to pick 2 episodes from that. So Sploosh is basically part of the Chipmunks Go to the Movies, and that's, I think, taken off the film Splash. I could be wrong. And that came out in 1990. So in Dear Diary, the Chipettes, they basically make a diary and they write in the diary. Something like that. Okay. The next one, the last DVD I watch on here is the Glass Slipper Collection. We get a repeat from Cinderella. I just skipped that. Sisters, which also has Sisters, The Chipette Story, and Operation Theodore. I'll talk about a couple that I do like on here. I will say, as I said, but I've already mentioned that. I already talked about that. Probably the standout ones, probably Sisters and The Chipette Story. I'll talk about Sisters. Basically, it's Brittany. She's trying to fall in this clique with these 2 girls that call them sisters. The whole idea is if you find a rose inside, if you find a rose in your locker, you're in. So she's trying to make up for that. Although there are some funny moments, like there's a scene where they're at the beach and she's trying to impress. I always liked Brittany. I always liked Brittany Miller. I thought she was the standout one. Probably Brittany and Eleanor are my favorite of the Chipettes, but essentially she's trying to fit in this. Though the one scene they're at the beach and he's so jealous that Alvin takes a crab and sticks it in her swimsuit. So she takes that, puts a crab in there, and she's just squirming. That's kind of funny, and pulls it out and just starts crying. Something like that, though. It's like makeup. So the sisters, although weird enough, they speak too British. I don't know if they were foreign exchange students or something. They speak a little British, something like that. So that's what I'd say. Chipette Story. Basically, it's the sequel to the Chipmunks story, which was from season 1. It's an origin story. It's how the Chipmunks became what they were. They actually, I'll show you right here. Yeah, they start out as toddlers or baby Chipettes. I don't know. They're in an orphanage and they're actually from Australia. If you watch Alvin Chipmunks The Squeakquel, they do mention the character Olivia, who plays the main factor. Though I found weird that I thought the voice actress who was Olivia, and she was voiced by Betsy Blessed. I thought she was the original actress from the Evil Dead movies, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so they're trying to survive from an evil orphanage owner who's a con woman, basically. Though aside from that, the other standout voice actress is in this is Nancy Cartwright. She is Eva, who basically is a complete snitch in this film. Not film, this episode, I shouldn't say. It's not a movie. But they're trying to survive through there. They're obviously that kind of thing. But they're trying to survive and make it out. So it turns out that they're trying to survive. I don't really have much to say about that episode. They get out of there and stuff like that. So that's essentially what I have to say about this. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the series. I think I already covered all the episodes. I think I covered what I did. The standout, like I said, on that one is probably Sisters and Chipette Story. There's a standout. Although, one thing I have mentioned, in this episode, they actually cut out a song. They were supposed to sing Patti LaBelle's New Attitude. When I watched, the first time I watched this was a Cartoon Network rip online. This show aired on Cartoon Network in the 90s. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it there. Though, when they tried to put that on there, they moved New Attitude and put a different song. I think it's because licensing and they don't want to get in trouble because keep in mind, this is the first time the episode's available on DVD. So, that was cut out though. So, licensing. But although I thought when I did research online, I thought the song Tomorrow that they sing was cut out. But turns out, nope, it wasn't cut out. So, yeah. So, I'm running low on battery. I just want to let you know that song's cut out. So they make it to America, they get a job, and as time goes by, you see the calendars, they get much older, they grow up. Yeah. Just interesting. Although I do find it weird, though, that I asked myself that question. I always wanted to kind of make a joke. I remember wanting to say to myself, do they crap? Yeah, it's just so weird how some of them don't wear clothes and that, but that's at least, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, though, but it's just so strange. So that's it. So I'm not going to ramble on too long with this. I just find it weird that it's interesting how Cinderella shows two of the Chipettes half naked in a bathtub, which is just really weird. And then they show the Chipettes. They show the Chipettes basically wearing diapers. That's just weird. I wanted to bring that up, but it's just so strange that they are. I'm not going to analyze that. I don't know. You have to talk to the writers, but whatever. So regardless, I'm running out of battery power. So the final verdict is, should you go see the Alvin Chipmunks TV series? The answer is yes. If you're into Saturday morning cartoons or the 80s, or you like any of these episodes, check out the show. It's definitely worth watch once. Like I said, I am going to check out tomorrow I'm going to check out the feature film. So I'll have more to say about that, though. Yes. So I'm running out of battery power. It's just plain Jane weird. How I was surprised that NBC allowed this, though. Like, I don't know if they were to get away with that. But I mean, as I said before, they're babies. What do you expect? Yeah. That's it. I'm rambling. So, thank you very much for watching. I guess go watch the show. You just have to watch it. So, that's it. I'm rambling. I'm running out of power. I think I mentioned everything. Check the show out. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the feature film based on the lovable Chipmunks and Chipettes in the first feature film. But that will not happen until tomorrow. That's it. Thanks, guys. Bye.